What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you week number 6 of the SPDA, and we are taking on the one and only Zachmander, a good homie of mine, and yeah, man, he's brought a pretty threatening team. I wasn't expecting Power, but it does make sense because he didn't have a Ghost switch in like that. And yeah, man, let's just lead with our is Gengar the lead? Because by the way this looks, Sludge Bomb is pretty spammable. I could lead Tink as well. I could lead Volcanion. I also could lead Mandibuzz. Let's lead with Gengar and see what he does. I'm not gonna make any wild plays in the beginning. We are specs on Gengar. And yeah, man, good luck and have fun to the homie Zachmander and his Canadian Saraledges. But yeah, Gengar is very important here. There's no switch into Shadow Ball. So there's the Lando. I kind of did expect that. Okay, Maple, the Landers is out. Man, I kind of just want to go Mandibuzz here, because he could just Earthquake, and I don't want to take any risk. Gengar does get Icy Wind, but I don't have it this week. Would have been some nice tech. She's Scarf, that's a good question. Okay, so there's Zach and his Rock Tomb. I've been seeing him run Rock Tomb a lot lately, so... I'm just gonna U-turn. So if you have Rock Tomb, you don't have Stone Edge. If you have Rock Tomb, you definitely don't have Stone Edge, so we're just gonna U-turn on out of here. He could... Okay, there's the U-turn, so he's not Scarfed. Get off some decent chip here. We're also gonna get off a big U-turn. He could go Sylveon. He could go Pyroar. There's the Mario fan, which is the Sylveon. Now Zach could have a berry on this. He could have a berry on this. I do have rocks on Tinkaton, right? Let's go Tink. Here's my Tinkaton. Zach is a huge fan of Tinkaton just like me, so shout out to Tinkaton. I could get on my rocks. There's no way to remove them. I'll get on my rocks here. He's gonna switch. Roar for me. Is this Lando? Okay, so yeah, there is a Pyroar. He's Terra Normal. That's a very good play on his behalf, so he must have known I was going for rocks. That's just an overall great switch. So, I'm gonna go Volcanion here. He could Hyper Voice and read this switch. Okay, he's gonna Terra. We are AV. Now the question is, are you specs? Are you specs? She's gonna Terra. He's Life Orb. Okay, that's good to know. So he's not Boots, he's not specs. Strain Steam is relatively free. I could click Flamethrower. I could click Flamethrower. Strange Teams does get a nice burn though. Let's just click Flamethrower. If he wants to stay in and Hyper Voice, that's totally cool with me. But we're just gonna Flamethrower here. So whether I win this game or not, we are locked in for playoffs. But Zach's an opponent I haven't beaten yet, so we gotta make sure we get our get back here. King Bob. Who in the world is King Bob? Okay, there's Slow King. Okay, let's Fire Spin here. He could Chilly out, which is okay. Of course you miss, you're a bum. So he's gonna Chilly out. So I guess that miss didn't matter. That miss didn't matter. But I do want to keep my Volcanion healthy. He could go Landers here. And we'll just go Mandibuzz, because he has Rock Tomb. Here comes Maple. Take some Rock Chip. A little bit of Rock Chip. Last time I went, I gotta go Mandibuzz here again, unfortunately. I gotta go Mandibuzz here. There's the U-turn. Get off some more chip. Not bad. I think after one more round of rocks, Lander should be in range of a Shadow Ball. I gotta get rid of Pyroar, and then Gengar can just have free will. Just leftovers. I don't see leftovers. It could be a berry. I don't know if it's Babiri or... It could be Babiri. It could be a Ghost Resist berry. I think it's like Kebia berry. But yeah, I don't want to hit this thing right away. So my switch into Sylveon is always Tinkaton. I don't think he's gonna switch. He could double right here, so he could read this Tinkaton switch. He could. If he doesn't, well, we're gonna go in here and go ahead and click Gigaton, because he did Terra. And he doesn't have the best switch-ins to Gigaton Hammer. Okay, there's the baton pass. So if he goes Landorus, we're just gonna Ice Hammer. Because we are own tempo. So we should be immune to the Intimidate. There's the Pyroar. I don't want to mess with this thing. I don't want to mess with this thing. Last time though, I went Volcanion, so let's see if he overplays here. So we did catch him. We did catch him. Now we're just gonna hit him with a big Gigaton Hammer. Oh man, so Pyro's still here. I could stay in, but he's probably gonna wanna Hyper Voice again. Flamethrower. I mean, either way, Volcanion can take the hit, right? So let's just go Volcanion. Okay, there's the Hyper Voice. Okay, he caught us, he caught us. That is a chunk, but this thing is now dead though, so... Down goes Pyroar. To the Life Orb. Okay, so you know what that means, y'all. Gengar has free range to click Shadow Ball. Okay, you could go Lando here. But he's not Scarf. So we can always Shadow Ball that. We gotta save Tinkaton for Sylveon. And it also outspeeds Lando. So yeah, not too bad here. He could go Slow King. And if he does, we'll just Steam Eruption. If he goes Sylveon, we'll probably Steam Eruption that too. He could have Side Shock for Gengar. There is the Roaring Moon. Here's Roaring Moon. There's the Roaring Moon. I could go hard Jolteon here. Let's go hard Jolteon. This is a dumb play. But if he Earthquakes here, that could be bad. If he Earthquakes here, that's good play on him. Ooh, wow, that's banded for sure. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. Jolteon took Big Chip. But I didn't want him to Dragon Dance, but considering how much that that U-turn did, this gotta be banded. But it's not the end of the world. There's a Mario fan. Okay, so let's just Terra and then Volt Switch. The whole point behind this was to activate our Flame Orb. So we're gonna Volt Switch. This thing could be this could be Wish. It's the Hyper Voice. That has to be offensive. That is so much damage. We always Gigaton. There's no switch-in. There's no switch-in. There is no switch into the Gigaton. You could go Slow King. That's alright. Between rocks and this Gigaton shit, we should have Slow King in range of a Shadow Ball for Gengar later on. He has to give me Sylveon. We are Shookaberry on this, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So down goes Sylveon. You love to see it, you love to see it. Go ahead and show off a little bit, Tink. So here comes Destroyer once again. He's clearly not Dragon Dance. There's no way he's Dragon Dance. So we go Mana Buzz here to chip it. So yeah, he's gonna he's not abandoned. So if he U-turns here, we're just going to get us some Rocky Helmet chip on this thing. There goes Vandabuzz. There's the Earthquake. So yeah, this thing has to be banned. If he switches, this thing is 100% banned in. I want to see if there's any... How healthy is Volcanion? Volcanion is fairly healthy. So we're gonna have to keep that healthy for the Iron Bundle in the back. So let's just go ahead and U-turn here. Yeah, he's gonna switch. He's banned in. Miss TJP, this is the bundle. And it's not Boots. So that's beautiful. We go right into Volcanion. This is why it's here. And we could spam Steam Eruption. Flamethrower is relatively free as well. Let's just Steam Eruption. Here comes Slow King. King Bob the Slow King. Alright. Now, if we don't miss Volcanion, that'd be amazing. He actually lands a Steam Eruption. Burn? No burn. I don't want this thing chipped. That's the bottom mass line, right? Because if he Psyshocks me, Bundle is kind of a threat. We don't have extreme speed on this guy. What's the play here? Who you got out? You got Bob out? Oh my god, it's so tempting to just Steam Eruption again. Let's just go Tinkaton right here. Let's just go Tinkerton. I need to get Gengar in, that's what I need to do. Okay, he's gonna chili out, that's fine. If he goes Landorus, we Ice Hammer. Landorus or Roaring Moon is his best play. Who in the world's Destroyer? He keeps bringing this thing out. So it's this guy. He could Outrage. Last time I went into Mana Buzz. Let's just go into Mana Buzz, because between Rocks and Rocky Helmet, we could chip this thing. He should Outrage right here. There's the knockoff. There's the knockoff. I could Roost. I could Roost. That does invite in the bundle. Let's U-turn here. We're just gonna keep pivoting this Mana Buzz. I mean, it doesn't really do anything but wall this and Lando. So we're gonna go right back into our Volcanion. So we're gonna go right back into our Volcanion here. This is why it's here, AV, specifically for this thing. And we just Flamethrower here always. We don't have to worry about missing. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. He could have froze me. So down goes Iron Bundle. We're looking very strong in this game. Okay, here comes Destroyer. So I no longer need Volcanion. Because it doesn't beat Lando, it doesn't beat this. I could stack this here. I could stack this here. I actually am gonna sack this here. We're gonna sack this here. He does go for a U-turn. We do live it. I mean, we are making some very solid plays here. I'm very proud of our plays so far. So he has to go Slowking, right? Because nothing on his team wants to take a Flamethrower. Sylveon's gone. Slowking is the only thing he has left that's that can take this. Okay, here's Maple. Maple is not gonna appreciate this. This should kill Maple from where he's at. Okay, wow, we crit and doesn't die. That sucks. I was expecting this thing to die, but the good thing is we have rocks up. I'm just gonna sack this. Just gonna sack it. So he has Smackdown and Rock Tomb. Very interesting. And he has U-turn. So yeah, I'm assuming the last move is Earthquake. We could just go Gengar here and click Shadow Ball. And yeah, Shadow Ball is looking very, very free. There's not a switching in sight, and we are Specs. So down goes Landorus. Good work, Gengar. Okay, here comes King Bob. Ooh, man. I really want to click Shadow Ball here. Do I have Earthquake? I do have Earthquake. Let's just Shadow Ball here. We're Specs. Oh, he's a berry. Good shit, good shit. Okay, cool. We get a Split Death Drop, unfortunately. He could Psyshock us and knock us out. This is Psyshock. Okay, down goes Gengar. Alright, the cool thing about this is we couldn't go Dragonite and start setting up here. Okay, Jolteon can pick up the kill in the in-game here, so let's just, let's Dragon Dance here. Let's Dragon Dance here. There's the Thunder Wave. Unfort. Unfort. Good play, good play. Let's just throw off an Earthquake here. Down goes Slowking. Good work, Dragonite. All he has is Roaring Moon. And we did tear our Jolteon, so we should always be faster than this thing. I don't have E-Speed on Fort. But, I'm gonna click an Aerial Ace. We should be able to knock this thing out. Wow, that's a Bandit. That's Bandit for show. Alright, so we just threw away our differential. But that is okay. He is locked in, so do we get to kill the Tinkaton or do we get to kill the Jolteon? Let's give it the Tinkaton. It's poetic. And Tinkaton, hit him with your best and biggest Gigaton Hammer. Knock out this Roaring Moon. And good game to Zach. And with that being said, man, well played to the homie. Solid prep on our behalf. I'm really happy with how we played. And with that being said, man, Pokemaster is out.